tools and techniques you can follow so that your company can do better than your competitors in the market, right? What are the strategies or approaches and the tools and techniques that your people should use to make your company do well in the market, right? That means you wanted to become a market leader, and that means you really have to do better than your competitors. So what kind of the approach you need to have, and one such thing is the operational excellence approach. So the expected outcome from this course, or the participants are expected to understand and appreciate the need and approaches available for operational excellence. They're expected to gain practical insights on lean practices, because lean is an approach which will help you improve your operational efficiency. If you improve the operational efficiency, your operational cost in your work setup, factory setup will definitely go down. So that is another thing. And then we want to familiarize all of you with the different lean tools. So what is lean, and then what are the tools and techniques available, and thereby you can improve your operational efficiency, right? At the same time, I will take you deeper on selected tools under lean, right? Because there are it's a vast list of tools comes under lean toolkit. So we will definitely go through all of them and then go deeper in some of them, and then we will be oriented on the importance of compliance to good practices. Of course, all the best practices needs to be adopted and followed by everyone as a system, right? So these are the expected outcomes, and of course, few important expectations from all of you. First thing, your willingness, your willing,
இன்னைக்கு அப்படியா
the willingness to learn and then achieve excellence in anything you are doing. See, whatever we are going to discuss, these are all applicable in our personal life as well as in our professional life, right? So the first thing is willingness to learn and then achieve the excellence. And if you know some basic understanding about business, that will be a big boon. But anyway, we will be talking about that also. If you are already into the certain business activities, maybe in the form of certain projects to an organization, that will definitely help you now. And importantly, if you have some experience in participating in an improvement project, and again, that will be an additional thing. If not, you will learn how to choose a project. You will learn how to choose a project so that it is not only helpful to you, but also helpful to the organization for whom you are actually doing the project. So is that sounding good? All of you, all the participants, right? The outcome and then the expectations. So by the way, this is my profile, Dr. Gopal Sivakumar, talking to you. So I hold a doctorate degree in mechanical engineering. My PhD is in the area of internal combustion engine, right? Optimizing its performance using thermal barrier coating. And then I have worked extensively in statistical tools, statistical approaches like SPC, design of experiments, measurement system analysis, hypothesis testing, regression, 5S, lean, and Six Sigma deployment as part of our consulting assignments. I have about 18 plus years of balanced experience. I worked as a professor and then now working as a trainer and consultant to our clients for their business process excellence. So, of course, I have authored about 7 books in the areas of mechanical engineering, mathematics, and statistics. Right. And few reminders before we get into. Please keep all your other gadgets in a silent mode. See to that you are focused towards me throughout the program, right? Not only today, but also on all the 5 days throughout this week. And whenever there is any requirement, you can always talk to me in a friendly, treat me as your friend. Just keep me informed. Even if you want to take a break during the session, that's absolutely fine. And see that you are doing it, and then with intimation. And try to be punctual on all days. Every day we will start by 2:30 and then we will close by 5:30, and it is a 3 hours program every day. Definitely after 1.5 hours, I will give you a short break, 10 minutes or 15 minutes, depending on your requirement. And always ask your doubt, anything you need my clarification, immediately you can raise your doubt. You are given the freedom to talk, unmute yourself and then talk to me immediately, right? There are no strict formalities here. The main goal is you are learning. You can chat or you can unmute, right? And whatever way you feel comfortable, right? And also don't take anything very seriously, and have a lot of fun, so that the learning will become helpful in your uh, live environment. And of course, these are the features available in a Zoom thing. You can always stop your video and keep it on. And I strongly recommend the participants to be on the video during the training program. And for that matter, topping up your mobile phone with some additional GBs, definitely will be helpful. Please do that without any hesitation and try to participate, keeping your video on. And this is the unmute button, using which you can mute, unmute, and you can chat, right? And you can see all these option control tab available just in your screen, maybe in the top or bottom. And feel free to use all these options, right? You are given the uh, thing, right? So before I
Sorry for that. So just
yes, sir.
yeah, a small request to the students: kindly mute yourself. Like there was some signal disturbance. Kunjo erayudu sir. A few people they were switched on their mics. So to have clarity, kindly. Or the organizer, you can mute all. If you have that option, you can do that, sir. Better, whenever you require them to give feedback, that time, you can put them in on. Otherwise, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay.
Priya madam, if there is any additional noise coming on, you can mute them immediately.
Yes, sir. I'm doing that.
So before we get into the learning mode, I would like to listen to few students, maybe few participants, right? And telling me about little information about your background and your expectation from the program. So that will help me to get connected, and similarly help you to get connected. And it is only after properly establishing the connection, the learning can happen in a better manner. So few students, could you please come forward? Maybe one from a branch. I hope there are mechanical engineers and other departments also, because I don't want to deny this opportunity. So few students, could you please talk for a few seconds? Yes. Are you all here? Am I talking to all of you?